feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to yet another week of Classic Country A to Z. Tonight we will continue with the Willie Nelson collection, and we will not finish it tonight. This set again features collection, sort of a mix of his songs, some that he wrote a while ago, some that he wrote more recently, and some classic songs that he covered as well. So, I thought, as of last week, I thought tonight's show would be the last show, but it won't be. And in fact, we're going to do at least one more week full of Willie Nelson songs, and I think the week after that will be the last show, which would be October 30th. So more to come on that, and we may do something special there. So to kind of wrap everything up, so we'll go headlong in here into Willie Nelson again. Our first song tonight is a song that Willie wrote after his friend Merle Haggard passed away in 2016, and Willie released it a year later, exactly 1 year after Merle passed away, which happened to be on Merle's birthday. He died on his birthday. So Willie released this in 2017, and it was part of his album called God's Problem Child. And this song is called He Won't Ever Be Gone. Got the news this morning, knew it'd be a tough day. Some are so much larger than life, you can't believe they could pass away. When it comes to country music, he's the world. It wouldn't be it at all, is it? And it wouldn't be all it is without Merle. But he won't ever be gone. His songs live on, a fugitive and a branded man. Mama tried to understand, left us a lifetime of songs, and he won't ever be gone. Well, we were friends right from the start. We shared some high times. I would sing some songs he wrote, and he would sing a few of mine. The music made us brothers till the end. And not a day goes by that I don't miss him. But he won't ever be gone. His songs live on, Ramblin' Fever and The Way I Am, Blue Collar Blues for the working man. We'll be singing him back home from now on, and he won't ever be gone. No, he won't ever be gone. His songs live on, a fugitive and a branded man. Mama tried to understand, left us a lifetime of songs, and he won't ever be gone. We'll be singing him back home from now on, and he won't ever be gone. That was my first attempt at a fade out. A lot of songs called for that, and I always came up with something else and thought maybe I would try it. Okay, next up, another song. I should check comments here. Rose and Mary Pat and Gail, thank you all for tuning in. This next song is also from from Willie's God's Problem Child album. It's another song that he co-wrote with his producer, Buddy Cannon. And Willie said that the inspiration for this song was, I was getting up to 2 or 3 times in the last couple of years and reading in the paper where I'd passed away. So I just wanted to let him know that there's a fact problem in their reporting. And despite the song poking fun at these people making the claims of Willie's demise, the rumors persist on a regular basis, especially on the internet. So, this is what happens when you are 89 years old and still performing and still in the spotlight. So anyway, Willie wrote this song, and it's called Still Not Dead. Well, I woke up still not dead again today. The internet said I had passed away. If I died, I wasn't dead to stay. I woke up still not dead again today. Well, I woke up still not dead again today. The gardener did not find me that away. You can't believe a word that people say. And I woke up still not dead again today. I run up and down the road making music as I go. They say my pace would kill a normal man, but I've never been accused of being normal anyway. And I woke up still not dead again today. I woke up still not dead again today. The news said I was gone to my dismay. Don't bury me, I've got a show to play. And I woke up still not dead again today. Yeah, I run up and down the road making music as I go. They say my pace would kill a normal man, but I've never been accused of being normal anyway. And I woke up still not dead again today. Last night I had a dream that I died twice yesterday, but I woke up still not dead again today. Yes, I woke up still not dead again today. Okay. Jennifer, yeah, more pictures. I get it. There's only so much square footage on the shelves, though, so I think we're done. Okay, our next Willie Nelson song for tonight is another song he co-wrote with his producer, Buddy Cannon. Buddy said this song was inspired by a conversation that he overheard Willie having while trying to console a woman who had just lost her husband. He said he heard the woman say to Willie, "I don't think I'll ever get over this." And Willie looked at her and said, "It's not something you get over, but it's something you get through." But he said that just stuck in my brain, and I tried, but I couldn't get that thought out of my head for 2 or 3 years. And I knew there was a song in there. And finally, one day, I texted Willie about it, and we kicked it around, and it ended up being one of my favorite songs. And this song is called Something You Get Through. Pardon. Here we go, Jennifer. There's the picture that Mom was trying to add, and here's another one that she's trying to add, okay? Did you get? Oh, my gosh. All right. So this song, a sad song, but it's meant to be reassuring and consoling, I guess. It's called Something You Get Through. When you lose the one you love, you think your world has ended. You think your world will be a waste of time without them in it. You feel there's no way to go on. Life is just a sad, sad song. But love is bigger than us all. The end is not the end at all. It's not something you get over, but it's something you get through. And it's not ours to be taken. It's just a thing we get to do. Life goes on, and when it's gone, it lives in something new. It's not something you get over, but it's something you get through. It's not something you get over, but it's something you get through. And it's not ours to be taken. It's just a thing we get to do. Life goes on, and when it's gone, it lives in someone new. It's not something you get over, but it's something you get through. No, it's not something you get over, but it's something you get through. Okay, next. This next song was written by a guy by the name of Chris Martin, who is the lead singer of the British rock band Coldplay. Coldplay had a number 18 hit on the Billboard Modern Rock Tracks chart and a number 34 hit on the Adult Top 40 chart with this song. Willie covered it and released it in 2011, and this song is called The Scientist. come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry, don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, and tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's get back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, heads are a science apart. Nobody said it was easy, and it's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Oh, take me back to the start. I was just guessing at numbers and figures, pulling your puzzles apart. Questions of science, science and progress, don't speak as loud as my heart. Tell me you love me, come back and haunt me. Oh, when I rush to the start, running in circles, chasing tails, come back as we are. Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be so hard. I'm going back to the start. Little messed up lyric there. Okay, so this next song was co-written by Willie and his producer, Buddy Cannon, and three other guys that I didn't catch all the names. But Willie's recording of this song features vocals from the rapper Snoop Dogg, from Chris Christopherson, and from Jamie Johnson. Willie released it on April 20th, 2012, which is 420 Day, also known as Pot Day. It was the first release single from the album that was originally with the same title as the song. And on that very same day, Willie performed the song during the unveiling ceremony of his statue in Austin, Texas. Initially, as I mentioned, the album was supposed to be named after this song, but the album name was later changed to Heroes after Willie and his production team decided that the original name could deter some conservative sales outlets from carrying the album. Also, besides its regular release, the single was also made available on a green-colored 7-inch vinyl record in support of Record Store Day, I guess. So this song and the original name of the album are Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die. Willie's relationship with marijuana for the years is not a secret to anybody, so. roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Well, you won't see no sad and teary eyes when I get my wings and it's my time to fly. Just call my friends and tell them there's a party, come on by, and just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. When I get out, I've been here long enough, so sing and tell more jokes and dance and stuff. Just keep the music playing, that'll be a good goodbye. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Well, just take me out and build a roaring fire and roll me in the flames for about an hour. And pull me out and twist me up and point me towards the sky. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. And if anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. No, I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. You just roll me up and smoke me when I die. All right. Next up. So Dolly Parton wrote this next love song for her husband Carl, and recorded it first with Chris Christopherson for a movie in 2012 called Joyful Noise. And then she and Willie, who have been friends since the 60s, when they both moved to Nashville. Well, she was in Nashville, but when Willie moved to Nashville, and they were both working for the same songwriting company as songwriters. So they've been friends 60 years. Anyway, Dolly and Willie recorded their duet version of this in 2014 for Willie's album entitled To All the Girls. And this song is called From Here to the Moon and Back. I could hold out my arms, say I love you this much. I could tell you how long I will long for your touch, how much and how far would I go to prove the depth and the breadth of my love for you. From here to the moon and back, who else else in this world will love you like that? Love everlasting, I promise you that. From here to the moon and back. From here to the moon and back. I want you to know you can always depend on promises made and love without end. No need to wonder how faithful I'll be now and on into eternity. From here to the moon and back. Who else in this world will love you like that? Forever and always I'll be where you're at. From here to the moon and back. From here to the moon and back. I'd blow you a kiss as I wish on a star, counting my blessings for all that you are. Thank heaven for you, and to God tip my hat. From here to the moon and back. And I'll spend forever proving that fact. From here to the moon and back. From here to the moon and back. Okay. Next one, it's another song from Willie's To All the Girls album, although this one didn't make the charts. This song is called It Won't Be Very Long. Mama, let me bring your old harmonica to you. I'll get out my guitar and we'll play a song or two. We'll let the music take us back to when I was a kid. Take our minds off everything and the way it always did. We'll play You Are My Sunshine, we'll do Amazing Grace. We'll stop and catch our breath and let us laughter fill this place. It's too bad all the family, Dad's not here to play along. We'll get back together and it won't be very long. Will the circle be unbroken? You always said it would. We'll all meet again someday and feel it like we should. When the roll is called up yonder and Tanya is no more, we'll be shouting and a-singing precious memories to the Lord. We'll play You Are My Sunshine, we'll do Amazing Grace. We'll stop and catch our breath and let our laughter fill this place. And it's too bad with all the family, Dad's not here to play along. But we'll get back together and it won't be very long. Yes, we'll get back together and it won't be very long. Okay, now this next song was written and originally released by Stuart Hamblin in 1950. Ernest Tubb had a hit with it also in 1950, right after that. Johnny Cash included this on his debut album, his first ever album in 1957. And then Dean Martin had a hit with this in 1965. This song is called Remember Me, I'm the One Who Loves You. When you're all alone and blue, no one to tell your troubles to, remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. If this old world has turned you down, and not a true friend can be found, remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. And through all kinds of weather, you'll find I'll never change. Through the sunshine and the shadows, I'll always be the same. We're together, right or wrong. Where you go, I'll tag along. Remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. Yes, through all kinds of weather, you'll find I'll never change. Through the sunshine and the shadows, I'll always be the same. We're together, right or wrong. Where you go, I'll tag along. Remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. Remember me, 'cause I'm the one who loves you. Okay, now we've reached the portion of the show where we do 5 minutes beyond the portion of the show, where we do one of our original songs that my friend Charlie and I wrote together. Our arrangement is Charlie writes the lyrics and I do the music. This song is a play on the TV rating system, and this song is called MALSV, as in mature audiences, although it is kind of spelled out in the song. Baby, I'm MALSV, for a mature audience only. L is for language and S is for sex, and V because I'm the very best. With lots of love and action to meet your satisfaction. The drama and suspense, well, it may be too intense, but if you like what you see and you love a good mystery, let me take you on a journey, 'cause baby, I'm MALSV. From way across the bar, I can see it in your eyes, that look of desire that you can't disguise. But there's just one thing, honey, before we go. There's one thing about me I guess you ought to know. Oh, baby, I'm MALSV, for a mature audience only. L is for language, and S is for sex, and V because I'm the very best. With lots of love and action to meet your satisfaction. The drama and suspense, well, it may be too intense, but if you like what you see and you love a good mystery, let me take you on a journey, 'cause baby, I'm MALSV. Now, darling, don't be scared off by some bad reviews. You should find out for yourself if what they say is true. You may not like my story, the plot might make you mad, but darling, I just might be the best you ever had. 'Cause baby, I'm MALSV, for a mature audience only. L is for language, and S is for sex, and V because I'm the very best. With lots of love and action to meet your satisfaction. The drama and suspense, well, it may be too intense, but if you like what you see and you love a good mystery, let me take you on a journey, 'cause baby, I'm MALSV. Yeah, baby, I'm MALSV, for a mature audience only. L is for language, and S is for sex, and V because I'm the very best. Yeah, baby, I'm the very best. That's why I'm rated MALSV. That one moves along pretty quick. All right. Okay. Next, this is one that Willie co-wrote with Hank Cochran way back in 1968. And Johnny Bush actually had a number 22 hit with it that year. And Willie waited several years later before he recorded it. This song is called Undo the Right. If you can't say you love me, say you hate me, and that you regret each time you held me tight. If you can't be mine forever, then forsake me. If you can't undo the wrong, undo the right. Well, it was right when you loved me only, but wrong when you held another tight. So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can't undo the wrong, undo the right. It's too late to say your heart is filled with sorrow. You can't undo what's done, why do you try? So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can't undo the wrong, undo the right. It's too late to say your heart is filled with sorrow. You can't undo what's done, why do you try? So before you go away and leave me lonely, if you can't undo the wrong, undo the right. If you can't undo the wrong, undo the right. Okay, we'll keep moving along. Next up is a song that I really couldn't find any conclusive historical background on this. Some sites said Willie wrote this song, and others say a session guitarist by the name of Chip Young wrote it, which actually was a stage name for a different name. Anyway, regardless, I just like the song. This is called Better Left Forgotten. Sometimes when the night calls it a day and I wake up down in this missing you kind of way, I remember things better left forgotten. And sometimes when I'm holding someone new, I can't help myself, I slip off and think of you, and I remember things better left forgotten. Why, oh, why won't my mind let go of a love that used to be? Though I try in my heart, I know your memory will never set me free. And sometimes, right out of the blue, I hear a voice, and I turn and look for you, and I remember things better left forgotten. Why, oh, why won't my mind let go of a love that used to be? And though I try in my heart, I know your memory will never set me free. And sometimes when the night calls it a day and I wake up down in this missing you kind of way, I remember things better left forgotten. this next song was written and first released by Lyle Lovett, and then Willie covered it in 1993. The song is all about how the rodeo life can be an addiction. And this song is called Farther Down the Line. Let's have a hand for that young cowboy and wish him better luck next time. I hope we'll see him up in Fargo or somewhere farther down the line. This time he surely drew a bad one that nobody could ride. By the way he pulled his hat on, you knew he'd be there for the fight. And it's a classic contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. And it don't take much to predict, son, the way it always goes. 'Cause one day she'll say she loves you, and the next she'll be tired of you, and push'll always come to shove you on that midnight rodeo. He almost made it to the buzzer. Somehow he gave up in the end. He put one hand around the other and let that pickup man on in. It was his last chance to ride it. Now he'll have to move along. But he knows back in his mind that he won't be away for long. And it's the classic contradiction, the unavoidable affliction. And it don't take much to predict, son, the way it always goes. 'Cause one day she'll say she loves you, and the next she'll be tired of you, and push'll always come to shove you on that midnight rodeo. Let's have a hand for that young cowboy and wish him better luck next time. I hope we see him up in Fargo or maybe farther down the line. Okay, now Willie wrote this next song in 1961. It was his first. It was first released by Billy Walker, who had a number 23 hit with it, and then Willie recorded it and released it the following year in 1962, but his version never made the charts. This song is called "Funny How Time Slips Away." Well, hello there. My, it's been a long, long time. How am I doing? Oh, I guess I'm doing fine. It's been so long now, but it seems like it was only yesterday. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? Well, I hope he's doing fine. I heard you told him you'd love him till the end of time. Now that's the same thing that you told me. Seems like it was just the other day. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? Gotta go now. I guess I'll see you around. I don't know when though. I never know when I'll be back in town. But remember what I tell you, that in time you're gonna pay. And it's surprising how time slips away. Yeah, it's surprising how time slips away. All right, now Willie co-wrote this next song, and like the last song, this song was first recorded and released by another artist, also in 1961, and the other artist in this case was Freddie Powers. This song is called Heartaches of a Fool. Started out with the dreams and the plans of a wise man, and ended up with the heartaches of a fool. As a boy, I would walk through the valley and gaze at the world all around. Made a vow that somehow I would find fame and fortune. I found it, but look at me now. I had a sweetheart who would love me forever. Didn't need her, I would reign all alone. Look at me, I'm the king of a cold and lonely castle. The queen of my heart is gone. So gather round me, you fools, for $1. Listen to me, a lesson you learn. Well, there's happiness and love sent from heaven above, and the fires of ambition will burn. Started out with the dreams and the plans of a wise man, and ended up with the heartaches of a fool. I ended up with the heartaches of a fool. Okay. Gail. Oh, you're probably referring to the Funny How Time Slips Away song, I'm guessing. Yep, I get that point completely. Okay, next one. This one Willie wrote and recorded, although I couldn't find anything to say when he recorded it, but nevertheless, I should say he never released it as a single. This song is called Home is Where You're Happy. This takes particular special meaning for me because Julie and I have moved 21 times in 34 years. So home is where you're happy. Home is where you're happy, and I'm happy here with you. Or any place on earth where you may be. Home is where you're happy, just any house will do. And I'll feel at home as long as you're with me. This room could not hold me for one short minute. If you weren't here with me, I'd soon be gone. And that chair is just a chair when you're not in it. It takes more than rooms and chairs to make a home. Home is where you're happy, and I'm happy here with you. Or any place on earth where you may be. Home is where you're happy, just any house will do. And I'll feel at home as long as you're with me. And if time someday should cause this house to crumble, we'll move into another, love and all. And if time someday should make your footsteps stumble, well, I'll be there to catch you should you fall. Home is where you're happy, and I'm happy here with you. Or any place on earth where you might be. Home is where you're happy, just any house will do. And I'll feel at home as long as you're with me. Yes, I'll feel at home as long as you're with me. All right, song written for us. Okay, our next song was written and first recorded by Billy Joe Shaver in 1973. It was subsequently covered by several artists over the years, including Tennessee Ernie Ford and Johnny Cash. Willie covered it in 1985 and included it on his album entitled Me and Paul. From that year, this song is called I've Been to Georgia on a Fast Train. And I realize it's 8 o'clock, but we have this and one more Willie tune, and then our gospel tune. So we're gonna forge ahead and run over. I know, big shock. Okay, I've been to Georgia on a fast train. Up tempo. On a rainy, windy morning, on the day that I was born in that old sharecropper's one-room country shack, they said my mammy left me the day before she had me, said she hit the road, never once looked back. And I just like to mention my grandma's old age pension is the reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, a milking and a churning, picking cotton, raising hill and baling hay. I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needin' y'all treating me this way. Oh, my sweet Carolina, I don't guess I'll ever find another woman put together like you are. I love your wiggle and your walking and your big city talking and your brand new shiny Plymouth ragtop car. Well, it's hurry up and wait in this land of give and take. It seems like haste makes for waste every time. And I declare to my soul when I hear them ages roll, you better know I'm gonna get my share of mine. Well, I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needin' y'all treating me this way. Yeah, I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't born no yesterday. I got a good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no needin' y'all treating me this way. No, there ain't no needin' y'all treating me this way. All right, a lot of words in that song. Okay, so now our last Willie song for tonight is another song he wrote, this one back in the early 60s. Willie waited all the way until 1970 to record it. This is arguably, though, probably the worst segue song we've done so far in this whole series. The worst segue song into the next song would be the gospel song. But, you know, again, I just play them as they come, so I don't pick the order. Anyway, this song is called I Gotta Get Drunk. Well, I gotta get drunk and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. I'll start to spend my money calling everybody honey, and I'll wind up singing the blues. I spent my whole paycheck on some old wreck, and brother, I can name you a few. Well, I gotta get drunk and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. Well, I gotta get drunk, I just can't stay sober. There's a lot of good people in town who like to hear me holler, see me spend my dollar, and I wouldn't think of letting them down. Well, there's a lot of doctors that tell me that I'd better start slowing it down. But there's more old drunks than there are old doctors, so I guess we better have another round. Yeah, I gotta get drunk and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. I'll start to spend my money calling everybody honey, and I'll wind up singing the blues. I'll spend my whole paycheck on some old wreck, and brother, I could name you a few. Well, I gotta get drunk and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I gotta get drunk and I sure do dread it, 'cause I know just what I'm gonna do. Okay, that just naturally segues into a gospel song. This gospel song for tonight is a more contemporary song. It was written by a woman by the name of Lauren Daigle. The song was the lead single from her third studio album, and it hit #1 on the Hot Christian Songs chart. And remarkably, it stayed at #1 for 132 weeks, which is coincidentally about as long as I've been doing this classic country A to Z show. This song even hit number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100, so it had great popularity even outside of the Christian music community. This song is called You Say. Start over. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. I am more than just the sum of every high and every low. Remind me once again just who I am, 'cause I need to know. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing, and you say I am strong when I think I am weak, and you say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Oh, well, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing, and you say I am strong when I think I am weak, and you say I am held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God, and you have every victory. Oh, yeah, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing, and you say I am strong when I think I am weak, and you say I am held when I'm falling short, and when I don't belong. Well, you say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe, Yes, I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. Okay, that takes us to our benediction song to send you on your way for one more week. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that long-awaited golden day today. May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And we will be back next week for I think just one more week of Willie Nelson. And then the week after will be something kind of special, and I'll send a notice out with the specifics, but in a nutshell, the intention is on the 30th to do a live show at our church for those who are in the Twin Cities area, but we'll also do the Facebook live stream at the same time. The church is set up for that, and I thought what I might do there is take requests, but they would be requests that would come in advance, so not right on the scene that night necessarily, but for those on Facebook line as well, you know, for any of these songs that we've done, there's only like 2,200 or so to pick from. So, and you don't have to necessarily remember them all, but just if you have a favorite from certain artists in these classic country genre, there's a good chance we covered it already. So give that some thought. I'll send a reminder out as well in that regard. And but that's sort of the plan, that on the 30th we would do a live show and take requests, and I would sprinkle in probably a couple of my favorites all as well in there. So anyway, that's the plan. Have a great evening and a great week. Stay safe and healthy, and we will see you next Sunday at 7:00. Thanks a lot. Good night, everybody.